So part of my household when I was growing up was you had to play a sport, which was curious to me, only in that my dad was a professional actor, and I'm very round. But it was a requirement. We had to do it, and so my mom being a softball player, and my dad not standing up against my mom, I signed up for baseball. I guess to my mom, it seemed as though I looked kind of like a scale model of Babe Ruth at 9 years old, so it worked out. And I was miserable at it. I was really bad. It took the coach, I don't know, 3 years before he realized that I was left-handed. Because there was literally no difference when I was batting. And my dad, being an actor, like he tried to help out, and I guess he watched a lot of sports movies to try to figure out how he should help me. And he said, "I'm going to give you this baseball, and it's going to have the names of all these famous baseball players on it." And it had, DiMaggio and my waist's sake Babe Ruth, and other players who I couldn't possibly name because I don't play sports. And he said, once all these are rubbed off by you, like hitting them with a bat and throwing this ball around, you'll be great. You'll be perfect. And that ball still has all those names on it because I never actually got it. So my team was actually pretty good. We consistently made it to championships, and my team liked me. I was kind of like the mascot, but I wasn't respected in any way because I was useless. They put me out in outfield, and I'd look for four-leaf clovers, and the ball would come at me, and I'd motion to the center fielder, come over and help me, because there's no way, if I put the glove where you're telling me to put it, I can't see the ball. It's gonna hit me. So it was horrible, and we had made it to the semifinals, or whatever baseball is. And there was a rule, and I'm sure it still exists, where you have to let everybody bat. And we're down by 2, there's 2 outs. We had 2 guys on the bases. They were not loaded, though I'm tempted to say that. And my coach has to put me in. And he's a nice guy, but he's very competitive, and he says, just do your best. Which, to a kid who's 9 years old, is basically saying, you're gonna fuck it up. So just know that you're a child. It'll be okay. You'll develop after this. But I really want to prove myself, and I'm thinking about that baseball that has all those names on it, and I'm thinking about Babe Ruth motioning to where he's going to hit the ball, because I've seen that movie with John Goodman, and so I get up there on the correct side for a left-hander. And this kid who has to be 17 to my 9, he knows I'm not a threat. And he kind of looks away, and he throws a ball, and then he kind of looks behind him, and he just doesn't give a shit. And he throws one that's perfect for a left-handed batter. And I'm like, this is it. I just don't mess this up, man. This is the end of it. And I swing, and I connect. And it feels like electricity. It feels like sex in that I'm 9 years old and I have no idea what that feels like. And it's a perfect hit. It's perfect. And it just, I can see the arc, and I'm like, I guess I should be running. And so I start moving as if to run, and I look up at the ball again just for one last goodbye, and this son of a bitch pitcher just puts out his glove like it's nothing. Like it was from the catcher. Throws it over to first, I don't know. And so it's over. I've ruined our chances of advancing. The coach says something, I don't know, I'm already crawling inside my head. My dad says something, he's like, you totally hit that ball, you nailed it. You haven't done that all season, great job. And yeah, and he's talking up a big game, and we get in the car, and we start driving off. And he says, so between you and I, between us men, you're never going to play this sport again, are you? And I said, no. No, this was it. This was the end of it. He said, that's fine. I'll make up something for your mom, and we'll get you into something else. And that was my foray into trying to be a baseball player, where you literally cannot get respect. Thank you.